I'm not afraid to admit it. We have a problem. We have a bad fucking problem. A defensive fucking problem that we ain't seen in a long fucking time. The fact, I'm really starting, I'm not regretting it because we need Dame for offensive purposes, but I will not sit up here and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and act like defensively this nigga is a revolving door on defense. Dame, you was talking all that shit in the beginning saying, oh, I got better on defense. I done this on defense. Nigga, you be the main one leaving your assignment, bro. What the fuck going on, man? All we trying to do is win us a championship, Dame. You gonna have to get this defensive thing down ASAP, bruh. Cause you a revolving door, bruh. Pick and rolls, you getting exposed. Ain't no fucking way Toronto blew us out by 30, bruh. Ain't no way we got damn near 30 balled by Toronto, bruh. We still have a problems with Toronto, and Toronto keeps getting trashed and trash every fucking year. But for some odd reason, we still can't beat these niggas. Kawhi left. We still can't beat these niggas. Damn near half the whole team left. We still can't beat these niggas. Fred VanVleet is gone. We still can't beat these niggas. Kyle Lowry went to the Heat. We still can't beat these niggas. How the fuck is Toronto still beating us when they ain't even got the same fucking team? This ain't even fair, bro. When we had Drew, we was losing to these niggas. When we got Dame, we getting damn near 30 balls by these niggas, bro. This is ridiculous. And they running anybody offense on Dame. Anybody that got Dame in front of them, get you a bucket. Cause goddamn, Dame, I know you ain't getting no younger, bro, but you telling me you can't settle down on defense, man. All them defensive coaches we got there at the Bucks organization, man. All them damn, come on, bro. We gotta get this defense down right, bro, before we, man, we about to, man, fuck this in-season tournament shit. Who the fuck cares about this in-season tournament shit? Nobody cares about this, bro. The players don't even care about this. They don't even know what the fuck going on. They just know it's a tournament going on right now. Us as fans, we don't care. We just want to watch some basketball. The fact that we are all sitting through this bullshit. We got to get this shit right, bro. Okay? I know the season just started, bro. But we getting close to Christmas. We almost lost to the Knicks. I really need y'all to let that sink in. We almost lost to the Knicks. The trash ass Knicks, bro. How the fuck we almost lost to the boo-boo Knicks, bro? We barely beat them niggas by 5 points. This fucking Brooklyn Nets team is fucking nothing compared to what they were in 2021. We beat these niggas. We beat Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden to go on to win the NBA Finals. You mean to tell me we struggling against a team that ain't even got a true fucking superstar on here? What is we doing, man? Dame, you gotta get your shit together, man. Come on, man. I ain't saying trade Dame. I'm just saying, Dame, you need to get in the lab. You You always in the booth writing down these raps. You need to be in that lab focusing on your defense, bro. For real, you need to get defensive minded. This is a defensive minded team, bro. So you need to focus on that, bro. For real. The fact that these niggas was up, I think these niggas was up 20 points and we only had like 8 points, bro, in the first quarter, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
I'm telling you, dog. We got to get this shit right, bro. At the top, it's supposed to be us. Not the weak-ass Celtics, bro. Fuck Boston. Hey, Miami, how y'all feeling these days? Y'all at the bottom of the conference. Miami at the bottom of the conference. Who would have thought, right? Trash ass niggas. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh, Dame, you gotta get it right, bro. Dame time, whatever. I don't give a shit about no Dame time right now. You need to get in the lab and work on your defense, bro. You need to get your lateral time down, bro. You a revolving door, bro. But anyway, so let's get into this video, man. This is all that's been popping up on my recommendeds, bro.
What the hell?
This is all that's been popping up on my recommendeds, bro. It's like YouTube is trolling me, bro. YouTube straight up trolling me, bro. All that's in my recommendeds is the Bucks have a problem. The Bucks have a problem. It's 500 Bucks have a problem videos, bro. And YouTube is recommending all of them. YouTube is trolling me, bro. YouTube be watching my channels, bro. I'm telling you. And they trolling the fuck out of me. And YouTube, you suck a dick. You eat a dick. It's still Bucks of 6. You can eat a dick too. YouTube. You can eat a dick too. Fuck y'all. Man.
What is this?
What, Dame, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro?
To trap Royce O'Neal at the logo.
Why?
Like, you're in zone, but like, oh my god.
Dame, why? Why are you there when your man is right there?
Jesus.
Granted, he missed a shot, but come on, Dame.
This is not good. So after about the first 2 weeks of the season, we've been getting a good idea of what a lot of teams are about to be doing this year. The Milwaukee Bucks were expected by almost everybody to be the championship favorite, at least in the Eastern Conference. Obviously, Denver still exists, but they were expected to be one of the toughest teams to beat in the league. Again, it is only the first 2 weeks, but after these 2 weeks and after a handful of games, they don't look great. They look good, and they definitely have potential, but not great, which is where a lot of people thought they would be. They do have a 4-2 record right now, which puts them at the 3rd seed in the East, but it is worth noting that they are barely squeaking by with some of these wins.
Facts.
They beat the Nets by 4.
You lost to the fucking Hawks.
They beat the Knicks by 5 in the first in-season tournament game in the final minute as well, and they beat the Sixers by 1 on opening night, also in the final minute. So they haven't really beaten any team convincingly yet, and there's a very real possibility that they could have lost all 3 of those games.
Facts.
But like I always say, here in reality that doesn't happen, but it's how they're playing these games and the games that they've lost against Toronto
taking
and
on
Atlanta,
Detroit next.
that is very worrying, because the main reason that they seem to be struggling to win these games.
We taking on Detroit next, and all I know is this: we have been destroying Detroit since 2016, bro. Ain't no fucking way we supposed to be losing to Detroit now. We've been destroying Detroit since 2016, bro. If we lose a win by 5 points, 3 points to the Detroit Pistons, a team that we have consistently blew out since 2016, bro, I'm gonna lose my fucking head. I'm gonna lose it, bro. We have consistently, if there's been anything consistent about the Bucks, we have whooped the Detroit Pistons' ass. Consistently, bro. 20-point blowout, 30-point blowouts, 40-point blowouts, you name it, we done it. To the Detroit Pistons. They have always been our punching bag. When we need to get it going, Detroit is always that team that comes through and we kick their ass and we be good. But nah, it seemed like now I'm scared now. I feel like Detroit might actually beat us now, or Detroit might actually have a close game on their hands with us. This ain't even cool, bro. This ain't even cool. I don't like the direction we going in right now. Dame, you need to get your defense together, bro.
Is one of the things that we were talking about when the Dame trade first happened, and that's the defense that this team is currently playing. Now, I said before the start of the season that I thought that Dame's offense would be able to cover for their loss of defense when they traded away Drew Holiday.
Bullshit.
And my God, because although yes, we know what Drew Holiday does and what he brings to a team on defense,
Facts.
I wasn't anticipating that the team would be this bad on defense, which is their main issue right now. Milwaukee Bucks opponents are currently shooting 49% from the field against them, which is bottom 7 in the league, and teams are scoring almost 120 points against them, which is bottom 6. The main issue for this, like I said before, is the loss of Drew Holiday and the amount of problems that it's actually causing, because it's not just him being gone, well, it basically is, but it is also the cause of a lot of different things. For example, as opposed to Drew Holiday being your main pick and roll defender or main point of attack defender, now it's Damian Lillard and or Malik Beasley, who they don't do that. So you're seeing in the first few games how much the front court is needing to cover for their inability to guard, you know, the pick and roll offense or just really anything in general. Brook Lopez is usually sitting around the mid-range, and that's because someone like Drew Holiday, who is very good at navigating through screens, is usually able to recover before he has to even step out. But if he does, then he is able to get a good contest. But now this season, Brook Lopez is being brought out to the three-point line way more than we're used to seeing from him, simply because they don't have any answers really for pick and rolls, especially with some of these faster players like Dennis Schroeder. So even the first play of the game against Toronto, which starts with a post-up against Chris Middleton, and so Dame expectedly calls a switch to get him off of Pascal Siakam, and then Schroeder and Barnes go into a pick and roll. But the difference between this and last season is that now Giannis, who is in the paint, now switched on to Pascal Siakam, he is now going to need to help up on this pick and roll because it's Dame and Chris Middleton rather than Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. If this was Drew Holiday, he wouldn't really need to help on this, but because it's Dame, he's going to need to stay. And so while that pick and roll is going on, while Giannis is occupied, that leaves Siakam with a wide open 3, miscommunication, 3 points. So you can already see kind of what I'm talking about. It's not necessarily just Damian Lillard is a worse on-ball defender. We expected that. Drew Holiday is one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. It's the fact that a lot of these guys are having to cover these actions that are going on out at the perimeter more so than they're used to. And also part of it is just Damian Lillard not being the high IQ defender that Drew Holiday also is. Prime example, the clip that I opened the video with. They're in a zone right now because Cam Thomas was cooking them. Also Mikal Bridges, but not to that extent. And so they start out in a zone on this play, but the confusing thing is that they're zoning up on Royce O'Neal, who's standing at the logo, not doing it. You're not concerned about Royce O'Neal standing all the way out here. So this is just an open shot for Cam Thomas, which he misses, but that's still an open shot for Cam Thomas, because even if Dame doesn't recover here, that's Giannis recovering, and then that's a skip pass into the corner for a Dorian Finney-Smith corner 3. It's just lapses like that have also been noteworthy to start the year. And then also one of the first plays of the Nets game, where the Nets start out by running double high pick and roll. Chris Middleton needs to stay with Mikal. Malik Beasley is not getting through the Ben Simmons screen, and so Brook Lopez is basically just left to contest this. And the thing to think about this is that Cam Thomas is not the fastest player by any means. If he gets up any further on this against anybody else, this is a drive right by him, where I assume Giannis would come over, but that's probably then a skip pass into the corner again for a Dorian Finney-Smith corner 3. And so you can very quickly see, like, this has been a theme throughout the games. It's just that they've been scoring enough to be able to win some of their games. But like I said before, they are still giving up 120 points per game. This is a team that is consistently at the top of the league in terms of defense and points allowed, field goal percentage, all of that stuff. And they're all of a sudden one of the worst defensive teams in the league. As I said before, the offensive addition of Damian Lillard should have been enough to at least mitigate the impact of the drop in defense. And that brings us to the other reason why this team has not been playing the best, and that that is Damian Lillard. Now, you do kind of expect things like this to happen, a player like this going to a new team, but it's been very confusing to see because it seems like him and Chris Middleton aren't really sure how to distribute the shots. Chris Middleton is usually around 15-16 shot attempts. This season, he's taking 7. And so it's been a really big drop in offensive production from Chris Middleton.
It's been an offensive drop since last season.
Did
What the
have
fuck you talking
surgery in
about?
the offseason to address a knee issue that had been bothering him for the last year or so. And so he's been on a minute restriction of about 20 to 22 minutes. And so that is also a major factor in why his production has been suffering so much this season. But the thing to think about is how that is also going to be affecting what they're actually going to be doing. Because if he is in and out of the lineup and playing, a few minutes at a time, you're not even going to be really building that much chemistry with him. But there is going to be a point where he is going to be, back to his normal rotation. Then the question becomes, what is he going to look like after that? But of course, we won't know until we get there. But it has been interesting because Damian Lillard has also struggled to get going throughout the first part of the season too. He's averaging 23 points per game, which is expected when you're moving to a team with 2 other scorers in Giannis and Chris Middleton. But he's had a couple off nights that are very uncharacteristic. And it seems like he's not fully comfortable with this team yet. Now, he is still getting a fair amount of shots. He's taking about 15 shots a game, but it's not the 20 shots per game that he's been taking for the last however many seasons. And so that is an adjustment that he is going to have to figure out, but I don't think there's going to be that many problems with him figuring that out. The main thing that I cannot understand about the Bucks offense so far is the fact that we have been talking about the Dame and Giannis pick and roll ever since this trade happened, and they are barely running it. Now, in theory, you would think that it would be one of the most unstoppable plays in the history of basketball when you have a shooter like Dame and a roll man like Giannis.
Facts.
There's not that much theoretically that you would be able to do against that if you don't have the right personnel. But they have not been running it. My guy Nikias the other day basically had a tweet where he put the Dame Giannis pick and roll and the amount of times that they've run it, which was 42 before their game against the Brooklyn Nets, and he compared it to some other duos in the league. That duo has run less pick and rolls than Killian Hayes and Jalen Duren, Eric Gordon and Yusuf Nurkic, Tyler Herro and Thomas Bryant, Malik Monk and JaVale McGee, and Jeremy Sohan and Zach Collins. That should not be the case. And yet, that is the reality that we find ourselves in. Now, I'm not saying that they need to spam it every single play, but it should be getting run more than 7 times a game. It is worth noting that the Bucks do have a new coach, Adrian Griffin, and so it also could just be the fact that they have no idea what they even want to do and what offense they even want to run, because I will admit that this is a lot of moving parts, a lot of dynamics to kind of manage in the flow of this offense. You have Chris Middleton, who most of the time can create his own shot. You have Giannis, who is, of course, run and dunk man, but can also take mid-ranges. And then you have Dame, who can just do everything. And so it is interesting to have all of those players on the same team and trying to figure out how to manage all of them. So it is early, like I said before. A lot of the things on offense are fixable, and also once Chris Middleton gets back into form, he is gonna help this team out a lot.
This nigga should have been informed.
But defensively, I don't see it getting that much better unless
speak
there's
about
a
Chris
change of
Middleton, y'all making me
personnel,
mad.
because they simply just don't have the backcourt personnel to be able to deal with a lot of actions in the league right now. But that doesn't mean that just all is lost. Like I just said, there are some fixable things with this team, and they do still have a record over 500. They do still have a positive record even with all these issues. The only really threatening team in the Eastern Conference that they've beaten so far is the Sixers. I don't expect them to be competing with the Knicks. We're not even sure if the Nets are going to make the playoffs. And of course, the Hawks and the Raptors are the Hawks and the Raptors. They're just kind of there. So it has been a little bit concerning, but it is only the first couple weeks of the season, so we will see how things work out. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new, hit the bell to be notified when I upload, comment down below what you want to see next, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.
I just can't understand it, man. I just can't, bro. I can't. Make me mad, man. Chris Middleton should be ready now, bro. You had a whole summer to get right, bro. Y'all got eliminated in the first round last year. You had more than enough time to be ready. The fuck, man? We need to go into that free agency pool. We need to pull some players out that free agency pool. Because there's some good players in that free agency pool that we could pull out and just implement them right away and see if they can work defensively for us. Because what we got right now is not it. It's really not it, bro. We really need to get better, bro, defensively. Dame, you going to have to get in the lab, bro. All that dang time shit, that don't matter right now. You need to get in the lab getting that defense, bro. You need to be in the lab working on your defense, bro. You need to be working on your lateral. You need to be fighting through screens. You need to really discipline yourself, bro, to learn defense, bro. You want to win a championship? You got to learn. You got to sacrifice, bro. Fuck that scoring shit right now, bro. When we need you in the clutch, we need you in the clutch. But if you can get that defense down, we don't have to worry about the clutch. We can make it easy for you, bro. Just got to play defense, dog. That's it. But anyway, so that's just going to about do it for this one. I'm currently pissed off right now. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck you, YouTube. Putting this all up in my recommendeds.